Alright, so this is going to be a pepper review for the Shu pepper. And I did a video last year on the Shu pepper. And I don't remember what it was like. I don't remember if it was a hot pepper or what. But let me show you the plant first and then we'll do a taste test on it. So the Shu pepper is primarily an ornamental plant. And you'll see it like this, where it's variegated like this. A very beautiful plant. This is just a white and green variegated plant. It doesn't really have purpling in the leaves, but you will see a little bit of purpling at the nodes of the stem. In general, the plant doesn't really have any purple in it. But here's a look at the leaves. And again, the variegated leaf pattern is a pattern all to itself. It really doesn't go into wide or broad leaf because the shapes of the leaves vary quite a bit. Like this, you can see is kind of really messed up like, and here's a leaf that's a little bit twisted, and there's another leaf you can see the form isn't square, and they all kind of, the leaves are all kind of like twisted up with this variegation in it. So in general, that's what the plant looks like. Now it's a waxy smooth stem with a little bit of raspiness on it, not much though, and the leaf is kind of you know, misformed and whatnot. You can see the peppers, they come out nice and bone white like this. Try to get you up on that. Come out nice and bone. And then they turn like an orange. That's almost red, but that's like orange. And then eventually they turn red. So we're going to pick one of these. Right here. And this is generally what they look like. So they're a nice, long, thin type of pepper. What do they kind of look like? It's kind of hard to say. They kind of fall into their own category. They're long and thin. It's an upright pepper, so they grow up like this. And, yeah, I guess if I hung down, you could kind of say it looks a little like a cane. But because it's an upright pepper, it's kind of a strange pepper. Now, you could look at the cap. You can see right there, that's the cap. And it's like a micro-sized cayenne, if you want to call it that, but upright. Alright, so that's what it looks like, and we are going to do a taste test. Alright guys, here we are. About to do a taste test on the Shu pepper. So, I don't remember if this is a real hot one. I would imagine it's not going to be a super hot, but it's probably got some heat on it. So, we're going to bite this whole thing. Hopefully it doesn't upset me. I just ate about an hour ago, so hopefully it doesn't hit the stomach the hard way, but we'll give it a go. Alright, so let's give it a go. Shu pepper going in. I ate the whole thing, seeds and all. Usually I spit the seeds out. That's the cap. Very small. Heat is building, so we'll wait with the heat. First we'll go with the flavor. Okay, the flavor was kind of tangy. There was a little bit of a peppery flavor. No sweetness at all. But it was kind of a tangy pepper. I'm not sure if all my peppers are going to be tangy this year or what, but that had a nice tangy flavor to it. Wasn't bad. It was just a little bit more tang on the pepper than I would like. Did it have any overtones, undertones? Not really. It kind of tasted like a pepper. There was no fruitiness or anything like that to it. I did get a little bit of the soap flavor in the beginning, but as we all know now, that soap flavor that I described is generally the taste of the capsaicin. That's the level of that capsaicin. So the stronger the soap, the stronger the burn. Now, getting into the heat. Heat's building up a little bit more, and the heat is going up. Right now, it's burning the whole side of the tongue where I chewed it on this side. So it's burning like mostly like the side of the tongue and kind of going underneath it from the side. A little bit on the cheek, on the inside. A little bit on the lips. It's mostly the tongue though. Not much of a gut gum. Not much of a gut bomb. A little bit though. A little bit of a gut bomb. Feel it a little bit. In other words, I can feel something, you know, but not bad. It does have heat. Now, as far as the level of the heat goes on this thing, because it's so small, it's not affecting my mouth the same way a larger pepper would. So, like if I ate a jalapeno, my whole mouth would be on fire because there's so much of that pepper you're eating. Whereas this is so small, didn't really get around enough to really burn the entire mouth. But I would definitely say it's close to jalapeno heat. Definitely up there with the jalapenos. Probably between 8 and 10,000. There's definitely some heat on this. It's a very smooth type of heat. It's not a throbbing, throat-packing type of heat pounding away at you. Very smooth, very easygoing. It does have a point where it does start to get to that intensity. You start to feel the intensity wanting to come in. Like the heat wants to really do a number on you. Sorry, I'll hold you back a little bit. It does feel like it wanted to get to that point, but it just didn't. So if you ate 2 or 3 of those, yeah, you'd probably get a pounding, heat throbbing effect from that. But because I only ate the one, it's only going to give me a slight effect. But yeah, that thing had some heat on it. It's a little bit, the gut bomb is picking up a little bit more. When I say gut bomb, it's kind of, it's not making me sick. It's just, you get this heavy feeling in your stomach when you eat hot peppers straight like that. So I am feeling a little bit of that straight, heavy feeling in my stomach. A little bit more than I would like, but it's not enough to make me sick or anything like that. I'm not belching, hiccuping, nothing like that. There may be some spiciness to it, and when I say spicy, I'm not referring to the heat. I'm referring to the fact that I may belch for a couple hours after I eat that because of something in the capsaicin. So I am kind of starting to pick that up a little bit based on the way my stomach feels right now. I may kind of get like a relapse from it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I am getting the impression that I might get it. So there is a little bit of that effect to it. But sometimes a lot of that is because of the heat itself. But a lot of times it doesn't go away. And when it doesn't go away, there's just something in that pepper that causes it to be, you know, come back on you over and over. So it might be a little bit of that. For a little pepper, I mean, that thing had some impact on it. But it's really gorgeous pepper. I mean, this thing really has nice... nice foliage. It's definitely the kind of pepper you'd want to definitely grow in the front of your yard. It's a very attractive plant. I mean, I might bring that one in this year just for the sake of keeping it alive if I can. I don't know why I'm wasting my time bringing peppers in, because I'm going to put my house back on the market in, early spring, or, even late winter, and get my house back in the market and really try to sell it next year. I really got to sell this place. So it's going to be I don't want to have to drag all these plants with me. I may have to abandon them, or if I don't have a place to put these plants when I move out, I mean, I may have to just dump them. So, I mean, I'll winter them over just for the sake of having them wintered over, but there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to bring everything in and keep it for the next couple of years, because I really got to establish a new place to live and then restart my pepper growing and tomatoes and everything based on where I live. So, like here, I can get away with what you see. A new place, I may not be able to grow that much. So, anyway, as far as this pepper goes, yeah, it's a pretty hot one. I'm definitely going to say this one was, the heat is coming down too, by the way. I would definitely say this one was definitely about habanero heat, maybe a little bit hotter. definitely not habanero. What am I saying? I'm sorry. Jalapeno heat. It's definitely jalapeno heat, maybe a little bit hotter than jalapeno, but it's definitely around there. For such a small pepper, this thing really had a pretty powerful punch on it. So just keep that in mind when you're eating it. Let's be ready for it. It's going to give you a zing, bang, boom, and you're going to be going on it. So, all right, so that was your pepper review for the Shu pepper. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.